Hey, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to Open for Business. We're here at Amici's with Michael. So, Michael, tell me how this craziness has affected your brother.
Man, John. I guess it was about 6 weeks or so ago, in the middle of March. I was on this big, camping trip with the All Pro Dads group, about 400 people, camping out. And I came back, and Monday morning, all of a sudden, like, everything just kind of evaporated off of our calendars,
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh my God, what do we do? All these parties are now like canceled or postponed, all the corporate events, all the weddings and all that sort of thing. So I was just thinking, what am I going to do? So, I wanted to keep my staff working, keep my employees employed. So we came up with these safe meals to go for groups of like 4 people for like $35.
Nice.
We got a set menu Monday through Sunday, and people can order like, 4 o'clock the day before for the next day, or
Right.
We're doing extras so people can actually call the day up. But we
Right.
try to advertise that they call the day before 4 o'clock. So we have like, for instance, today, Monday Marsala, with garlic mashed potatoes and fresh sauteed green beans, amandine. Tomorrow will be like lasagna, with garlic bread and I think
Meat lasagna or meatless?
Yeah, meat. Oh no, with the meat. Oh yeah, you gotta have the meat.
Yeah.
With like fresh sauteed
Right,
broccoli,
yeah.
and then I think Wednesday's like carved flank steak with oven roasted potatoes, and another vegetable. I think a vegetable medley. So every day we got a different menu.
Right.
And it's been amazing. The community has really supported us, and we're so appreciative of that.
So if I call today by 4,
You can get the lasagna tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Or if you forget and you happen to like call us, I'm sure we can fit it in. That's what we're trying to do.
I've had your chicken marsala.
Have you? Yeah.
Yes, I have.
Good.
I've been to several events that you guys have catered, and
good.
absolutely is phenomenal. And you would think that food, and I'm just going to be honest. So,
Yeah.
So you go to a catering event, all this food is mass produced, kind of, and you're like,
right.
oh, it's going to be okay.
Yeah.
But oh my God.
Yeah. I got an amazing staff, an amazing kitchen crew and sales crew, and we use all the finest and freshest ingredients and stuff. We don't skimp on the ingredients,
Right,
Like
right.
our Alfredo, we're using like real whipping cream and real Parmesan, real butter.
You're making me hungry.
Yeah, might not be
man.
the lowest fat in the world, but it definitely got the great taste.
Well, right now we need to get we're hunkered down, right? We need a little extra fat in us to kind of keep
absolutely.
us through. So,
No doubt.
so
Need
you
some
went
energy.
from having a ton of work to just nothing.
Yeah, we went from like 100 miles an hour to like 1 mile an hour.
You had to
like
pivot and pivot
overnight.
quick.
Yeah, absolutely. So so these been going, really well, all things considered. But we're still hopeful that things start coming back on the calendar
Right.
here pretty soon, because it's just crazy. And we got a Mother's Day menu coming out.
Oh, yeah,
for
yeah.
This Sunday we got a special Mother's Day
So let's
menu.
talk about the Mother's Day real quick.
Yeah, for 4 people for $45, you can get your choice of like stuffed flounder with crab meat stuffing and shrimp, and we're doing like a portobello and a porcini mushroom risotto and fresh sautéed asparagus.
Yep.
You can either get that meal, or you can get like a chicken cordon bleu with a bechamel sauce,
Right.
with the same sides. And then we also have like a lot of other different, sides, like hot crab dip with our toasted bagel chips,
yeah.
which is very popular. Shrimp cocktail and mushroom caps and harvest salad, and then all the other sides, like you can get, if you want to get baked ziti or stuffed
Right, right.
shells or brisket or short ribs of beef.
Oh.
So there's a lot of different things, and we're also working in conjunction with Bassano's Cheesecakes, because they make all their famous cheesecakes here right at Amici's.
Good.
Oh my God.
So good.
They
So good.
really are. They're a blessing to have here, and they're just incredibly great people, and they make an amazing product. So we're selling the cheesecakes,
Right.
for them, with them, and that's also on our menus for this Mother's Day.
That is so cool. Now, see, the good thing about this is you just didn't let you didn't just shut your doors.
Right.
You're like,
I would have went crazy.
I got employees. I've got people I got to take care of. That's the
Exactly.
mindset of a business owner is never
We got to
like,
figure this out.
we're just going to shut down. No,
Right.
we're
got to figure this
in
out.
it, right?
I
Exactly.
know, absolutely.
So how many people you still got back there cooking? I'm telling you,
Yeah, I've got.
we need smell-o-vision. Oh my God! Right now
you
it
can smell
smells so good in here.
They're cooking away back there. Yeah,
we're going to show you some of this food here in a second too.
Yeah,
but
they're-
oh my gosh, it is so
They're
good.
preparing the Monday Marsala, So I've got like 4 people in the kitchen,
Nice.
full time,
Right.
which is great. And I've got 2 people, answering the phones, Sylvia
Right.
and Edgar answering the phones and taking all the orders, and also, people that are postponing or, for
Right.
the future, or actually we're getting quite a few new, weddings coming in too.
Right.
People booking for like the fall or next year, which we're really thankful for that. And then I've got, Paulina out there doing the social media and trying to get things out on Facebook.
My girl,
and
Paulina.
constant contact. Yeah, exactly.
So awesome. She's such a good girl.
Yeah, she is. She's doing a great job promoting us, and the salespeople are doing a great job up front. And, so blessed with the kitchen staff that I've got. And little by little, I'm hoping I can bring back, the warehouse person and the dishwashers and, all the servers, the banquet captains and the chefs that go out to do the events and the bartenders and servers and stuff. So I'm really hopeful that we'll start getting some staffed events here now that things are starting to slowly open up,
Really? That's awesome. So how can people find you?
Yeah, they can either, give us a call at 813-855-1100. We're located right here in Oldsmar, or they can email us at sales@amiciscatering.com.
Or amicis.com.
Well, they can go to our website, which is amiciscatering.com, and then they can see all our menus. Because, we're actually doing not just these menus, but we're doing our full menu. If anybody wants like a half pan of this, a full pan of that, a bowl of salad or whatever. So we are still doing our full menus, and so they can also like look online for that, or give the office a call. We're here from 9 to 5 up in the front. Fielding calls and taking calls and giving people information and trying to help them out with whatever they're deciding to do.
And who's the people up front they're going to talk to?
That's either going to be Sylvia or Edgar.
Sylvia.
Great lady. Yeah.
Awesome lady.
She's awesome. She manages the office and does a great job.
All right. So folks, listen, if you're hungry and you don't want to cook, like I love to cook, but the time I get home, I hate to cook.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Go to the website, call the phone number, pre-order your food, and then for Mother's Day, that right there is absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
I know we've shown it several times already on the while we're doing this interview, so everything is there.
Yeah.
And we'll see you back in studio.
Yeah, and Mother's Day, we're also going to have a drive-through. So people can come through. They don't have to get out of their car.
You don't have to get out.
They don't have to get out of their car.
That's even better.
And when they order these, they can actually call up and we'll bring it right out to them.
That's killer.
But on Mother's Day, like we did on Easter, we had like over 100 orders on Easter, and we just had people pull up to the tent. We had a drive-through in one way and out the other, and there you go.
Put it in the back, and you're all set and ready to go.
You have no contact.
All right, so call this man. Michael will take care of you, especially on Mother's Day. We'll talk to you guys back in the studio.
Thank you very much.
All right, everybody, we're back over here in Seminole Heights. Now, I'm ashamed of myself. I did not know I didn't know you guys were here. The Social House, right?
Yes, sir. Yep.
So, okay, tell me about the Social House.
The Social House is one of the first sports bars here in the Seminole Heights area. So we've taken a lot of pride in that, kind of providing something in the community that didn't exist before. And we specialize in craft cocktails. We put them on tap, so they're on keg. So it makes it really easy to order large groups of margaritas or.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Well, nerd talk. Guess what? We might be talking to somebody, but keep going. Tell me all about it.
We got some great food, kind of a Florida-themed sports bar menu with some grouper sandwiches, excellent wings. We try to add some local flavors in there. We've got guava on one of the burgers and things like that. So.
Okay, so how long have you guys been in this area?
For just over a year now.
Oh, wait a minute. You were open a year, and then, man, you talk about getting something thrown at you really that was hard. Unprecedented in our time. So what'd you do to pivot?
So we basically had to resort to becoming a food truck model. We opened our front window for pickup orders, which has been really convenient for us. But people have supported us pretty nicely. We were allowed to bottle up the cocktails,
right?
Thanks to the governor giving us that mandate.
Good job, Governor DeSantis.
Yeah.
Way to go, buddy.
Hopefully that sticks and we can keep doing it.
Yeah. So has that worked really well for you?
It's been nice. People love being able to pick up the cocktails to go. People rave about the kegged cocktails here. So
that is awesome.
It's been nice for people to come pick them up and take them home, drink them on their living room couch.
That is super cool. Now, when you say keg, is it an actual keg?
It is an actual keg. So we pre-batch them, dump them into the keg, and then voila.
Now, do you supply them the tap and the whole 9 yards, or is that something they got to go get?
No, we just sell the people the bottles.
Oh, that's even better.
We keep the kegs here, keep the taps here.
That is absolutely super cool. Yeah. All right, so what's some of the foods that's on the menu?
So the wings are definitely the most ordered item that we have on the menu. They're absolutely delicious. We make a guava habanero sauce that's really popular. We make our buffalo sauce in-house as well. It's absolutely delicious. And then on top of that, the burgers, the chicken tenders, a lot of like kind of unique selections in all of those categories. So we try to provide something that, it's unique to not just this area, but almost Tampa in general.
Right. Okay. So now your drinks on tap, are they, what kind of cocktails are they? Are they got special ones, or are they just a standard good old margarita?
A couple of special ones. We do have a standard margarita. We've got a passion fruit mezcal margarita. If you're not familiar with mezcal,
I know exactly
I'm addicted to it.
That's awesome.
It's absolutely delicious. We make a Social House lemonade. It's like a John Daly, so to speak, with some bourbon, some peach flavor. So it's like a peach tea lemonade, which is absolutely delicious.
That is freaking awesome.
The pink one's a bramble. We put it on nitro, so it's got a little creaminess to it.
A bramble. That looks like it is super good.
It's delicious.
Oh, it's nice and cold, too.
Bramble on nitro.
Good hot day. Right there. Good hot day. All right. So, okay, so tell everybody where you are located.
So we're right here on Florida Avenue, just south of Sly. If you're familiar with Angry Chair Brewing, we're right across the street.
Okay. And how do people find you online?
Google's the best way. We also have Instagram, website, socialhousetampa.com.
Okay.
At socialhousetpa is our Instagram handle.
Okay.
We post all of our updates to the Instagram as well as the website. So.
What's the hours?
Right now we're running 12 to 9 every single day.
And when this mess opens up and it's normal, if they're ever going to be normal, what's the hours then?
We would go back to our original hours, which would be closing at 11 during the week and at midnight on the weekends.
Oh, there you go. See, and that's great. All right, so if you're hungry, if you're thirsty, this is a place to come back, especially if you're up here in the good old Tampa area. I mean, I'm looking around, and it's absolutely phenomenal. I love the decor. It's just very, very cool. Seminole Heights. All right, so I kept saying but it's Social House, Tampa, North Florida Avenue, correct?
Yep.
All right, come and support this man. So this is our relaxed segment. Everything's just chill and cool because we're here with Nicole at the green table.
And she's chill and cool.
She is very chill, way chiller than I am until you make her mad. Anyway, no, known her for 18 years. 18 years. And we're at the green table.
That's right.
This is your restaurant. You and your hubby.
That's right.
He's back over behind the camera.
Behind the scenes.
He won't come out here.
No, he's
What's
shy.
up with that?
He's shy.
He's shy.
Yeah.
He looks like a little fighter, if you ask me.
I know,
He's
right?
Scrappy. I bet he's scrappy.
No, he's super nice.
So
Nobody would ever know.
I've known you forever.
Yeah.
And I remember food has always been around, especially where church we went to was big time. Food was always around.
Always.
And if you'd have walked there and told them Pentecostals that they're going to have to be vegan
yeah, they
or
have
vegetarian,
to eat vegan food.
they'd be like laid out.
Let me tell you how many times, though, that I brought things like corn casseroles and all, and they never knew it was vegan because of Christian.
See?
So,
yeah,
there are
okay.
times.
So tell me
Okay,
the story
let's start
of
from the
why you
beginning.
got into the vegan vegetarian side.
Okay. So my son, Christian, who passed away last year, came home at 12 years of age, and he said,
So young.
I know, 12 years old.
A babe.
And said, Mom, I want to go vegan. And I was like, what? You know, what's vegan? He was 30 when he passed away. So imagine this is, 18, 19 years ago. I didn't know what vegan was. I knew what vegetarian was. And
Right.
vegetarian then was what is pescatarian today.
Right.
And vegetarians then ate chicken and fish. Today they don't. So I thought, okay, well, what do we have to do here?
Right.
So I sat him down at dinner and I said 2 questions. First, are you doing this for a girl?
Yep.
Because if you are, it's not going to last, and then I
Right.
don't really have to learn anything.
Exactly.
But it lasted, and so Mom had to learn a whole new way of life, a whole new way of cooking, so that he wasn't starving and driving through.
Yeah, I
drive-thrus all the
love.
time.
Tell them about the McDonald's. That
right.
that to me gets me.
Okay, so when Christian passed away last year, we decided we wanted to do something in his honor. We wanted to do a sandwich in his honor. So we did his favorite before going vegan was a Big Mac. So he'd go through McDonald's, and even on his bicycle when he was just a kid at 12 years old, he'd go through and order number 1, which is the Big Mac meal.
That's great.
With no cheese and no meat. And I don't think the kid was thinking, the buns and the sauce at the time. He was just thinking, I'm cutting out,
Right.
The cheese and the meat, the dairy and the animal product.
The strict stuff.
Yeah, the stuff that we normally would cut out. And so that's where our Mac Stack came from. After he passed away, in honor of him, we decided we were going to do something that was a vegan version of it.
Right.
And we did. And boy, that thing went viral. I'm really excited for you to taste it. Obviously, we made you a different burger today, and this other one's kind of knocking it out of the ballpark a little bit too.
Truth be told, we did this a week ago,
Yeah.
and I just really wasn't super happy, and so we're making her redo it again, so that way we have a really good one. So then I did the tank.
The tank.
Today.
You're going to do the tank.
Oh,
We're
I'm
going to
gonna
do the tank because we're going to save the other ones for when you're on air.
Oh, that's right.
All
She's making the nerds
Yeah.
vegan food, but I'm not telling them.
Okay, good.
I am not saying a word, and I'm just going to bring them in and go, oh my God, this great little restaurant,
Yeah.
they made us these burgers, and
Yeah.
we're going to try them.
Yes, awesome. And gyros, because I'm going to send you
Oh
the
my
gyro.
God, the
Growing up in
gyros.
Sharp
I
and
cannot
Springs, I want you
wait.
to taste
I cannot
it,
wait
so.
to try to do the gyro. So, okay, how long have you had the restaurant?
So we bought the Green Table about 18 months ago, 19 months ago. And the restaurant was originally vegetarian, was called Consciousness Blossoms. It was established for almost 20 years by the time we bought it.
Right.
And she didn't have a whole lot of things on the menu at the time that were vegan. She had a couple of options.
Right.
But the plant-based, way of life, the vegan community is growing so
Yeah,
big.
it's getting huge.
So just knowing that we were, I already had some of that background.
Right.
It just seemed fitting for us to come into this place and take over. It was always
Right.
a passion anyway. I've always had a passion to cook. So
Yes, you and your whole family.
my whole family.
I love
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
So, okay, let's talk about the menu.
Okay.
Let's talk about what's on the menu.
So we have introduced, since we purchased this place, 19 new vegan sandwiches. And the majority of them are made with a product that we make right here in-house, house-made. It's called seitan.
Mm-hmm.
And seitan is...
Hail Satan.
That's right.
Yeah,
Hail
remember that
Satan.
last time?
Remember that?
Yep.
Good. My husband actually came up with this recipe
Okay.
and makes this homemade, and we make batches of it every day. We go through a whole lot of it here. Super high protein, super low carb.
Right.
But it's a meat alternative. You could very easily mistake it for chicken, steak. However we make it and season it up. We have an Italian loaf. We do it all.
Wow.
So the sandwiches that you taste, you're really not missing anything. You're getting a lot more nutrients.
Right.
Super high in vitamin B.
So much better for you.
So much better for you. So much better for you. I was diagnosed with lupus
Right.
almost 6 years ago, and now the doctor cannot even find it in my blood.
That is awesome.
Since taking out all meat and dairy.
You know, it's amazing. Just our diets can heal us. And
It really can.
And a lot of people you've got to have that willpower to say,
that's the thing.
I'm going to do this.
Food is it's an addictive drug.
Right.
You know, it is sugar.
Oh, I love sugar.
We all
My favorite thing in the whole wide world is sugar.
We all do. And you can still have it in the vegan, you know, you just have it in vegan form. You have it without the animal products. So you're going to have a cane sugar, which is much healthier for you anyway. But all of these desserts, you know, we carry in a different baker or company every week that serves up only vegan products.
Nice.
And honestly, you would never know that they were vegan.
All right, so let's talk about, so I'm looking at your menu over here, and you have gyros. You have barbecue, which blows my mind that you could put the word barbecue on a vegan menu.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Yeah. Because of our barbecue sauce.
Oh, okay. So I am so glad that we're doing this second time because she sent me home with some barbecue sauce last week. Oh my God.
Yeah.
So, and I have put it on, and now I use it as a dip.
So that's what I was going to ask you, because everybody here does that.
Not just as a sauce,
Good.
but I use it as a side dip for like French fries, potato chips. I caught myself the other day. I know this ain't vegan, but I did a grilled cheese.
Yep.
And I dipped it in the barbecue sauce. Oh my God, so good.
Yeah.
Absolutely
So
phenomenal.
that will hopefully be coming to store shelves soon. We're waiting on all of the paperwork, the process authority, and the FDA. And as soon as they're finished with it, we'll be taking that to grocery store shelves.
Right.
We'll be taking our tamari mayonnaise to grocery store shelves. We'll be taking our lemon tahini salad dressing and our seitan.
So what did you do when all this world went nuts and upside
with
down?
coronavirus.
How'd you spin? How'd you pivot?
For now, during coronavirus, well, we really didn't stop. We really did not cut back.
That's awesome.
We just kept going full speed ahead. The only thing we had to cut back on was keeping on more staff.
Right.
We now take turns. Everybody works a shift, you know, and it works for them. We have a great community of customers. Like, the support has been unbelievable. It's allowed us to actually be able to give back to the community, you know, with their support. So we've been able to sponsor some of the hospitals, Mies Countryside Hospital, to give back to the healthcare heroes. We're going to be sponsoring my own personal doctor's office. We have some Pinellas County deputies that come in that we are going to be sponsoring them.
Nice. That's
and
awesome.
taking them some food. And we're now actually working on, and maybe the community can help, we're working on trying to set a goal of feeding 50 families in the community here that maybe have lost their jobs, income. They have nothing coming in right now. They're waiting on a stimulus check that's not working from a broken system. They're not getting unemployment, you know, whatever it is.
Yep.
We want to feed them.
Excellent.
There's no reason that they should be sitting there hungry.
Cool. So now you do delivery.
We do.
Within
5
miles.
Yeah.
5 miles. 5 miles. And that's your own people
That's
that
our
are doing
own
it.
people.
Yes, that's not Grubhub. That's
Nope.
not. That's your own
That's
people.
our own people. Yeah, we don't want to work hard to give 33% of our money to Grubhub or Uber or something. We're just a small mom and pop place. So it's important for us to be able to put it back into our employees.
That's phenomenal.
You know, our staff who have been here through all of this, you know, they're doing contactless curbside carry out. They've been phenomenal.
Yeah.
You know, if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be able to do what we're doing.
So where can people find you?
They can find us on Facebook.
Awesome.
They can find us on Instagram, The Green Table Restaurant. We're currently working on the website right now. So until we get some
Palm Harbor.
We are in Palm Harbor.
I love saying Palm Harbor.
Palm
It's Palm Harbor.
It reminds me of that old commercial, right?
Yeah.
There was a commercial for
Old
like
Palm
some,
Harbor.
yeah.
Yep. So and where are you located in Palm Harbor?
3390 Tampa Road. Easy to find.
Easy.
At the corner of Lake St. George and Tampa Road.
Exactly. There's a plaza over there, and there's some stuff in here. So yeah.
7-Eleven. Can't miss that one.
Yeah, if you find 7-Eleven, you found them. Don't go in 7-Eleven because they're not vegan.
They're not
Just
vegan
telling you right
friendly.
now, they're not vegan.
And neither is the pizzeria next door.
So what are your hours right now?
So right now we're on a temporary change schedule. So we're Tuesday through Saturday from I'm going to say noon, from noon to 6 p.m. Typically we're open on Sundays, but right now we're not. We're always closed on Mondays. So.
Good. Except for today, I've made them come in and
Yeah.
do an interview again.
Yeah.
Sorry. So come in. Look, we're gonna show. We've been showing you stuff that from what they've got in the whole 9 yards on the menu. You just need to come here, support a good.
100%.
It's a family business.
It's
I love
a family
that.
business
So cool.
that works. We, like I said, we work hard to not just. I think one of the coolest things. We went to our community yesterday on Facebook.
Yep.
We have a couple thousand followers so far, which we're proud of. It doesn't grow fast, in a food business, but but we have some amazing customers. And we went to the community yesterday and we started asking them to help us with feedback to feed the community and all that. And everybody's reaching out. How can I help? Where can I donate money?
Right.
And all of those things. And I'm telling you, without all of the amazing people that we have surrounding us, we could not be here today. We just could not be here today. So we thank our community.
Well, I'm proud to know you.
Thank
I'm
you.
proud that I actually am. I'm going to eat it again. The vegan burger is under the tank.
The tank.
Oh my gosh! Bring that bad boy
Yeah,
over
you
here.
can get it.
I'll dig in again.
Yeah.
You're gonna test me. So we've been interviewing all morning, and we have had food everywhere.
I'm sure everybody wants to feed
And-
you because that's what we do.
Oh.
We want to feed.
Well, they look at me, go, "You skinny dude, you need to eat." I'm like, I'm not that skinny. I just look skinny. I am not skinny. But yeah, we did one earlier today, and it was in Tampa, and they are 51% food or 60% food and 40% liquor. And they have these to-go drinks that are absolutely mind-bogglingly awesome, and they're the kinds that will sneak up on you.
Oh.
Would you also? And you'll hear that in another one. So
You should have saved all these interviews for Cinco de Mayo tomorrow.
oh
Margaritas,
no,
guys.
today is May the 4th be with you.
May the 4th. That's true.
That's right, May the 4th.
That's true.
That's the best time to go eat. So I'm gonna let
That's
you
true.
hold this.
All right.
And I'm gonna do. Ooh.
You're gonna do a real reaction.
So I'm gonna make myself at home, right?
And just so everyone knows, it's made with the Impossible Burger, homemade barbecue sauce,
French
homemade
fries.
tamari mayonnaise,
right? French
air
fries,
fried French fries.
Oh.
That's really important.
onion rings, tomato.
Onion rings. Yeah. Look at that burger. I wish the camera could see this. It is just dripping. Look at this
Oh, really
mustache
good.
and beard.
Really, really good. There's no way.
This is one of those burgers that you need a lot of napkins for.
There's no way that I would ever say, I've got it everywhere. That's okay. There's no way I would ever say that is vegan.
And
There's no way.
That's the cool thing is you can bring your carnivore friends, your omnivore friends, your whatever it is, whoever it is. You can find something here that you're gonna love no matter what. They're honestly not gonna know.
Oh, that is so good.
We've had
And
lots
so-
of people tricked with that Euro.
So, one more time,
Yep.
where you at? Facebook?
Yep. Facebook, Instagram, The Green Table Restaurant, and then 3390 Tampa Road, Palm Harbor, Florida.
So I'm going to send you guys back to the studio while I finish this. We'll see you guys in a while. Okay. The next one, everybody knows me knows I love Creole. And I'm telling you, I'm Creole. I get it. I know the food. So we have a new place in Tarpon Springs. Yes, I said Tarpon Springs. You think Tarpon Springs, it's Greek food. Nope. We're here with Doug, and it's the Hours Creole Smokehouse. And, the building you chose, and I'm going to say this right, I've watched that building change hands like 1,000 times. But, so what brought you to Tarpon Springs to do Creole?
Really just the look of the building. When you drove by, you seen how old and just the mystique of it. And if you go to New Orleans, you see there's a lot of restaurants, and a lot of the restaurants are houses. They're old houses that are turned into restaurants. So I looked at it, I seen it, I said, man, we touch up that patio, redo that. The street traffic is phenomenal, and there's a lot of up and coming different places just on the strip here. So I've been wanting to get back into my own place, been running some resorts here and there, but deep down, I'm a restaurant guy.
Right.
And I fell in love with the city. I lived there for about 12 years, and this was just it. I just came here, popped in, looked, seen it. Took me one day, and I said, let's drop it.
Now, you didn't go to school to learn Creole.
No, I was a farmer.
Right. So you have a background, and you come from up north, and then you went to New Orleans.
I went to New Orleans, hopped on an Amtrak. My mom ran a restaurant. We owned restaurants, and I graduated college. I was a farmer, agricultural business, and I was just hanging around pouring concrete, working in the restaurant with her, and she said, you got to get the hell out of here. So she goes, you're going to go to Chicago, or you're going to go down to New Orleans. So I took the Amtrak from Chicago down to New Orleans, stayed at a buddy's house for a week, landed a couple gigs, and finally fell in love with the city, was running the West End, and then we took over there, and during Katrina, the Saints stayed with us. The year they won the Super Bowl, we should have got a ring. We didn't get it, but they stayed with us the whole time the year they won the Super Bowl.
Awesome.
So it was, what is it? It was just phenomenal.
Non-stop football.
And the week I got down there was right in the middle of Mardi Gras too, so I got the full on.
It was like, hello.
Yeah.
So Tarpon Springs, and it's Creole. Tell me some of the dishes.
So a lot of the dishes come from what I learned from my mom, and then what I learned down in New Orleans. And so what I took was that, my mom's cuisine and her taste, especially then what I learned there and with all the resorts I worked at. And I kind of just made my own little, because Creole, it's not just blackening, it's not just spicy.
Nope.
It is full on flavor, and it's what you love to cook, and it's everything that you can think of, and you're putting it in there. So we braise a lot of food. This building has a smoker, so we smoke.
That's right. It was a barbecue.
It was a barbecue joint. Yep. So what a better way to take Austin cuisine and take andouille sausage, smoke it, ribs, smoke it, drums. We do it all. We have smoked scallops. We smoked prawns the other day. Pork belly for our barbecue shrimp. I live right next door to Pascal Manali, so I got a little thing on there.
Yep.
So it's just a great concept. And people, when we first started looking into the place, they did say, Tarpon Springs, Greek, this and that. But what we've come to find out is they just want good food.
They do. They just want to eat.
If good service at home. When you walk in the place, we want you to feel at home, like it was a house. Which I think we accomplished that. And we just, stick to what we like to do and make good food.
That's awesome. So let's name some of the dishes that's on the menu right now.
So the butterfish kind of switches up. We use tile fish, cod, grouper when we get a good price on it. That comes with a artichoke, grilled artichoke, and mushroom salad. So nice and light.
Yeah.
Some good flavors to that. Etouffee is our number one seller. So crawfish, andouille sausage, shrimp. Barbecue shrimp is another popular appetizer. We got shrimp and grits on the menu tonight. One thing that we do here is, and which is what we love, is that you can come in 5 nights a week and find different stuff on the menu. We don't have specials. We have a menu. So whatever we feel like making that day is what you're going to get that night.
That's awesome. So I could come in here next week and have a completely
You can come in here tomorrow and have a different menu.
Completely different menu.
Yeah.
That is absolutely okay. So the crawfish.
Uh-huh.
Now, do you do just the etouffee, or do you do a boil every night?
We've done some boils on Mardi Gras. We did a boil. It was packed. Obviously, that was before the mess that we're in happened, and it was kind of one of the last hurrah. We've done some boils. This Sunday we're gonna do a little bit. We got a jazz brunch. So the Jazz Fools are a local jazz band. They're kind of like our house band, so they're gonna come here from 11 to 4. We're going to do a little jazz brunch, kind of kick off, reopening and all that good stuff.
So how long has the restaurant been open?
7 months.
7 months.
7 months.
Wow.
We opened on first Friday in October.
Oh,
And people said we were crazy, and we were crazy. And I've run some $1 million resorts, and that was one of the busiest nights I've had in the kitchen.
Because it's Tarpon Springs, man, and they love to eat.
Yeah.
Absolutely love to eat. Okay, so on social media, where are you at? Are you on social media?
We are on social media. So my partner Jeff runs a lot of that stuff. Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, our Creole Smokehouse, www.hourscreole.com. So when we upload our menu here, it'll sync right in. So you could go, if you look at 10 a.m. and you're like, oh, that's it. Well, you might want to look back at 1 o'clock because we'll change it.
Right. So that's where we can see all the, okay, so tonight we want some Creole. Let's see what they've got tonight.
Yeah.
And you could be just surprised.
And we stick to smoking some meats too. So we have tri-tips that we put a little honey sriracha glaze on. We smoke it.
Yep.
A little orange chipotle barbecue sauce. So a lot of good flavors. We stick to the New Orleans roots. What we want to stick to. Our seafood gumbo is the best.
Right.
And the etouffee are #1 sellers. Our soup of the day today is crawfish and corn chowder. So
how can you go wrong with that? You can't go wrong with that.
You can't go wrong.
That would kill the COVID virus.
It
I'm
would.
just telling you right now. You just, that's all you have to have is just right there.
Breathe in the heat and it's gone.
There you go. So now if I have a good heat palette, can I say make it hot?
Absolutely, but be careful.
Because you could probably make me cry, right?
I could make you
Well,
cry.
if you're not crying when you're eating it,
So we do make
anyway.
our own hot sauce here too. Jeff
Do you
makes
really?
his own hot sauce. So when people ask for it, obviously we have Tabasco, Avery Island. I've been down. I went down there. What a great place. Just cool. But we do make our own hot sauce.
Nice.
And if somebody wants a little bit hotter, we'll put out a little bit of that guy in there. And,
Yeah, I had a buddy of mine that used to have a Cajun restaurant, a Cajun Italian, which was kind of an odd mix. But it was, I'd walk in, and then of course for me, I'm the crawfish etouffee every time. He goes, "How hot?" I said, "Made me cry." And man, he would.
good.
I'd sit there and I'd eat it, and it was just tears. My wife would be like, "You okay?"
But you want to keep
This is
eating
so
it because
good.
not only is it hot, it's got great flavor on the back end.
Yeah, I don't want just the heat. I want the flavor of everything, but the heat's because it's done right. The heat's
That's
there.
right.
All right, so look, if you're looking for some great Creole, Tarpon Springs, I know, Tarpon, Greek, I get it. Ours Creole Smokehouse. Come down there and visit these guys. What's the hours?
We are open Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, 5 to 9:30, and then the weekends 4 to 10:30.
That's awesome. And I've known we've watched us, and we're gonna cut away real quick. Gonna try some food, and then we'll end it up with him either saying get out because I've made fun of it, or I never leave. I just may find a booth and live here. You never know. We'll be right back. Okay, so normally we don't do this, but we're gonna do this today because again, I like my Creole. I'm going to hand this mic off to that gentleman right there who is the sous chef here he's actually your partner too, right?
That's right.
You were talking about him. So I'm going to give him the mic. These two are going to talk, and I'm going to try because once it's in my mouth, I won't talk. So here you go, Joe.
Nice.
Let's talk about what's in this. No, go ahead, man. Tell me.
Oh, that's a shrimp etouffee.
Put that mic up there. There you go.
That's a shrimp etouffee with andouille sausage, and we saute that, rice. We have rock shrimp in that one as well. Yeah.
It's got a little bite in the back
Yeah.
of the throat. Just let you go. There's a little go heat to it.
A little bit of heat to it.
Oh, that is so good.
Crawfish tails. Just straight, white rice is what we do. Some fresh thyme and some lemon on that guy. You're not going to get no wild rice or anything like that. We just stick to what, you go to anywhere in downtown New Orleans and it's going to be just white rice. That's all you need. Good flavorful
Uncle
rice.
Ben's. Miami is like, Uncle Ben's. Everybody uses Uncle Ben's. I could keep eating this and just not stop, but I got that. Oh my God, that is so good. And it's got the right amount of heat. I mean, you got heat, but it's not overpowering. I'm trying not to chew and talk at the same time. It's so hard. It doesn't take your breath away, but it's like, yeah, that's good. All right, so now we got the shrimp and grits.
Shrimp and grits.
I get to take all this home, right? No.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Take it.
All right.
You gotta
here we
share it
go.
with everybody though. At least a bite.
Okay. I give everybody. So what we got going on here?
So Yellowstone grits. Again, we're sauteing some shrimp with a little Cajun season. We make all our seasonings here. The red is smoked tomato jam. Jeff smokes tomatoes. We get some nice aromas from Plant City. We smoke them, and then we just cook them down with some brown sugar, a little bit of soy, and just cook it to it turns to a nice little jam. We warm it up slightly, mix in some smoked Gouda that we get here, and finish it with some mascarpone. So there's your Italian roots for you were talking about here. So
Yep.
so that's and truffle, a little bit of truffle pecorino on the side there as well, just a little pinch, just to give it some flavor on there.
So my wife, which is affectionately known as Mama Tech because in the studio I'm called Boss Tech, right? She is a shrimp and grits fanatic. She is going. That is good. I love it. My eyes are still going back to that. I'm sorry to say that, but that is soup. And the grits have a good texture to them.
Yeah,
They're not
creamy and gooey and all. You know, you want to keep a nice little, some nice stone ground grits.
I know I'm eating grits.
Yeah,
Which is a big deal.
yeah, we don't want
That is-
porridge. We're not feeding our babies.
Brother, that jam. You need to put that in a jar and sell that. I mean, that alone, I could have that right there on a nice toasted bagel. Oh, that would be good. So good. All right. So okay, now this right here blows my mind. This is a half
That's an appetizer.
appetizer.
That's an appetizer.
And that is absolutely, okay, to me, that's a meal. Now, you guys see this, right? You see that. That's a meal at most restaurants.
That's a meal.
Seriously, that's a meal.
Yeah? So we it's $11 too.
That's, and this goes in the smoker out back.
Correct.
Oh, and okay, who in the barbecue sauce or the sauce? Is that you? Chad?
That's Doug. Doug makes that sauce.
Oh,
I make the sauce.
Now, okay, tell us about the sauce real quick before I.
I can't really tell you that because then
you have to kill me.
even though my
Don't
mom
kill me.
passed, and she might strike lightning.
Oh,
down
yeah,
on me,
yeah.
all
Oh, so it's a
I
family
can't do that.
recipe.
I can't do that.
Okay, all right. So
It's good though.
Well, I'm gonna pull an end.
So on Thursdays we do full racks for $15. So during this whole pandemic, one way that we would try to give back to the community, we had a lot of support with us. So what we did was we did a lot of family meals, and we took a lot of our more popular items and made it. We're in this industry, and we know there's a lot of people that got laid off and this and that. So money's tough, times are tough. I have 3 kids, so what we wanted to do is create a meal and an experience with everything that we have, for a good price where we feed, not just one sitting, but 4 people, and you have enough for lunch too. So we do $15 for a full rack on Thursdays, every Thursday. And most of the time on Thursday, we do a smoked potato salad as well.
Ooh, a potato salad.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm a slaw guy. I love slaw. Oh, that's good. It's not too sweet. It's not on the vinegary side.
No,
it's
it's just
good,
there to
creamy. It's not-
Complement the sauce and the ribs.
Those ribs, dude. That's off the hook. We do a show called Nerd Talk, and we have a new show segment called May the Forks Be With You. And it happens to be the May the 4th, right? I am bringing them here. We're going to sit out there and we're going to film the whole experience
Awesome.
because that is stupid good. Wait till you try these. The camera guy is a rib boy. I mean, when I eat ribs, I leave a little bit here and there because it's I mean, the dog doesn't get anything extra other than
Awesome.
the bone. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. But that is really good. And I cannot believe you do that for $11. Now, Gene, who set this all up,
She said no dessert.
no desserts, because he's not a desserts guy. Because after this segment, we go into the Copenhagen because
She's got good stuff though.
Oh.
Fantastic stuff. It's awesome.
That's like a cake. That's no pudding. It's like a pie. It's a mix between a pie and a cake. When someone tells me they do make a bread pudding, it's like, oh, mush, awesome. That's what. Actually, it's more like a strudel.
It's good.
Oh my God, that is good. And I don't do desserts like this.
Jack Daniel's whiskey butter on top.
There you have it right there. That's why.
And then we don't have it here, but Orange Cycle Creamery, Stephanie down the road, that's where we get all of our ice cream from. She's got the best.
Oh my God, I found my new restaurant. And yet I can just sleep here, right? You have an upstairs where I just got a cot and I wake up in the morning. I'll take whatever. I don't care. I'll just eat it. This has been an experience. Can I tell you what? A long time ago, there used to be a restaurant in Tarpon Springs. Is that a mojito? No.
Garden District.
Oh, okay. So you got to tell me what's in it because that looks good before I even drink it.
So a lot of fresh ginger, fresh lemon, and then we get the flowers from another farmer down the road. Marvin's his name. So a lot of craft cocktails is here as well.
Okay.
So that's one of our more popular. We call it the Garden District. So ginger,
Look at that.
citron vodka, and a little
All right, here we
simple
go.
syrup.
Because I can do this on live TV because we're
Yeah.
not FCC controlled, thank God.
Yeah. Well, we can sell it to go anyways right now.
Oh my God, that's one of those that are so dangerous that like, oh yeah, I'll have another. Oh my gosh, that is so good. And that's called the what?
The Garden District.
The Garden District. Well, I've moved into the Garden District now, and I have my drink, I have my food, and my dessert. You can't go wrong. One more time, how can people get a hold of you?
Check us out on Facebook. You can make a reservation. Call us online, 727-483-9092, and we'll take care of you. We also have a Sunday brunch this Sunday. So we also, we're going to get our herb garden. We'll have an herb garden put up, and that's going to be kind of the kickoff for Mother's Day this Sunday.
Do they need to make reservations?
They do. So our 11 o'clock is booked.
Okay.
So 11, we have 3 seatings. It's limited, obviously, with what we can handle inside. But lucky for us, we put so much beautiful work into this outside patio.
Gorgeous. I took pictures of that. That's been shown throughout the show.
So, and you can come out there, sit by the fire pit, have a nice little cocktail, and get some good. We're gonna do some chorizo, potato hash, and we'll probably poach some duck eggs or something like that, and obviously some shrimp and grits.
Oh, there you have it, folks. All right, look, Mother's Day's Sunday. Just saying.
And we got the jazz fools.
There you go. See, music. Oh, this is just making my reservations now. Everybody, really, seriously, if you want some really good Creole food, this is the place. Come to Tarpon Springs. Plenty of parking, plenty of seating. We're all good. See you back in the studio. All right, everybody. We on the Open for Business show, we always like to end with a nice sweet, right? And here she is, Henrietta.
Henriette.
Can't get any sweeter, but if you like sweets, she has sweets. Now, we are in downtown Tarpon Springs.
We are.
I got that right this
Right
time.
in.
We're at the Copenhagen Cafe, and this is absolutely phenomenal.
Oh, thank you.
She has-
Thank you.
You can actually start here in the morning with sweets if you want, but I'm just saying, what a great way to end your night, because look at this. Oh,
Gelato,
oh my gosh.
homemade desserts, cakes.
Raspberry meringues right over there. My favorites. So now you've been here now how long?
A little over 3 years now.
3 years. And everything was going smoothly, kind
I
of.
know.
And then
everything
next
was
thing you
going
know,
great,
put the
and,
brakes on.
Yeah.
So how has this whole shutdown affected you guys? Because you didn't close.
We did not close. We stayed open through the whole thing. We did only to go and then delivery through Uber Eats. So that's basically all we did. We couldn't have anyone sit in here, obviously.
Which is beautiful.
I know, it's a shame. And everybody enjoys their cup of coffee in a real mug, not
Right.
you know.
Cup.
But we had our supporters and our local people that came out, and you know, we're still here.
The neighborhood rallied around you.
Yeah.
I know Jean from the
Yeah.
Tarpon Springs Chamber of
Oh, she's
Commerce.
amazing, yeah.
She was like, I got my coffee.
I know.
I think she has a scone or a cookie, a
muffin,
muffin
yeah.
or something like that. And she's like, thank God she's there
I
because
know.
she needs her coffee fix. She's like me.
Yeah.
I'm a coffee guy. So
Yeah.
talk about some of the desserts that you do make.
Well, we have all kinds of stuff. We have a lot of like European-inspired stuff, Danish desserts.
Now, where does the family hail from? Because I love this.
So me and my dad moved here from Denmark.
Denmark. So you're getting the real deal over here when you're.
Yes.
This
yeah.
is all made here,
Yes, we make everything in the back. Everything's homemade, super fresh. Yeah.
including you. Now you have breakfast. They have waffles, Belgian
We
waffles.
have breakfast,
Oh my God.
avocado toast. Everybody loves our avocado toast. On the homemade sourdough, you know, we make it every day too. So.
See? And then, at the end of the day, you go, oh, just something little sweet, cold, nice.
A little coffee.
Boom.
Yeah.
You can have a cup of coffee.
We have decaf.
Do you have
You come
decaf?
in at night, you know, you don't want to stay up all night.
Very good.
These days it doesn't matter if you're not working. Well.
No, well, exactly. It's like, I saw this post the other day going, stay at home, flatten the curve. They said it didn't work.
Yeah. Just remember, the gym were closed.
That's right.
You know.
So what are the hours?
8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day, right now.
Wow, you didn't even cut back on your hours.
No.
That is phenomenal.
Yeah, because everywhere had to shut down at 10, so it kind of worked out because we already shut down.
You
at
were
10.
already there.
Yeah.
That is so good. Now, tell us the exact address so everybody knows where you're at. Tell everybody home where to come get you.
15 North Pinellas Avenue. We are right across the St. Nicholas Church, downtown Tarpon Springs.
And
Yeah.
if you missed the church, well, you're just blind, but missed the church, go by. Ooh, I smell gelato and I smell sweets. That's the way it goes. So can you find you on Facebook?
Of course.
What's
Facebook?
Copenhagen Cafe?
That's it.
That's absolutely phenomenal.
Simple.
So,
Yes.
hey, look, you know what? They didn't run, they didn't hide, they didn't shut their doors and
still
say
here.
they're still here, they're still serving the public. If you need some good coffee and some good breakfast, come here. But if you need some nice sweets, come here and Henrietta will take care of you. Oh, your staff's here too, right? You never even shut your staff down. They're all,
I
everybody.
know. Everybody's busy.
That is the way
They're
it's-
running from me.
They're like, she'll find something for me to
They're
do.
like, oh God, what's going on? There's cameras out there. Let me stay back
Oh,
here.
no. So everybody, hey, look, come out,
Come out. Say hi.
get some good sweets and some good coffee from Miss Henrietta, and she'll take care of you. Copenhagen Cafe, Tarpon Springs, Florida.
Yes.